The show comes to you live from what is, hard to believe, the third oldest ballpark in the National League, Coors Field in Denver. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the San Antonio Missions and the Tulsa Drillers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to Double-A Baseball here on the show. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visitors here in this one, as they'll line themselves up like this here this afternoon. Matt Campbell will get the ball to pitch against these guys, and he'll be given the task of really focusing on keeping these guys off the base paths. That means to be successful, he's got to focus on keeping the ball in the strike zone and avoiding the unnecessary walks. Travis Jankowski will head for the boxes. We are just about ready to get things going today. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses as we get underway here at lovely Coors Field.
First pitch, 1-0.
And now this misses as well, as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
The 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon, as it's to 3-1 now.
And boy, this is exactly how you want your leadoff hitter to approach an at-bat. He's showing a lot of patience, and it's worked out so far.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. So the leadoff man aboard here following the single to right. And with that, here's a look at how Tulsa will set themselves up defensively. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Tyson Gillis will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season.
Hey, double him up.
Fouled back. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
That's just another cut fastball, trying to work that thing back to the outside corner. But he's not getting that call right now, nor is he getting guys to chase it.
He's gonna steal!
And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. Here's the 2-2 offering. 3-2 now. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work it back to 3-2, and he maybe got a little too patient with this one. Now, that'll be a pitch he wishes he had back.
Gabriel Quintana will be the batter.
Pick him off, Dave. Let's go.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
And here's a fastball called for strike two.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Another 0-2 coming. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. It's a 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Mike McCoy will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. Here's the first offering. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead.
And after that leadoff single, it looked like he might work out of the first inning unscored upon. But there is just no conviction behind this pitch, and it gets turned around into an RBI double that pushes across the opening run of this game.
Asensio will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game.
Hold him down.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You got to keep this guy from getting extended.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Yan is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the first at Coors Field. San Antonio's out in front, 1-0. As we get to the bottom half, let's look at our starting lineup right there on your screen. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. David Dahl will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading up for Tulsa, center fielder, David Dahl.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And he's going to try and answer right back. Extra bases to start the home first. And he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff two-base hit.
Yeah, good chance to get that early run right back. This is a great swing right here. He drives this one all the way out to the wall, and he's into second with a leadoff double.
Number 16 will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with one out.
Good line drive down. Let's go.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. No one out with a runner at second. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with one away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Trevor Story will make his first appearance here, and he'll do so in a good RBI spot. Leadoff man has moved up to third now with one away. First pitch on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
A man at third with one away. Not close. It's 2-0.
And he probably doubted he'd be in trouble this early, but he's already got a runner in scoring position, and now he falls behind the number 3 guy.
3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producers swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
And he's saying, give me a break. And that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Ben Paulson will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Runners are at first and third, one away. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, you know, you really hate to see this first inning opportunity slip away, especially with 2 guys on and your cleanup hitter up there. But now it's going to take a 2-out hit from your number 5 guy to put a crooked number on the board.
Tommy Murphy will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Ball 1. Now a ball lying towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
That's a great example of one teammate picking up another there. After the guy before him struck out, couldn't drive the run in, he gets him off the hook here by knocking in the run with 2 away.
Brian Humphreys will stand in. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss. Good screwball there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Boy, he hasn't been able to find the target with any regularity, so you can't afford to bail him out by chasing bad pitches.
And he's right on the fastball there, as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. And both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1.
Well, you can say one thing for sure. They are swinging it like they mean it. That's 3 hits already in the first inning, and this one goes for 2 bases. They're having no trouble at all seeing this guy so far.
Number 78 will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count, 0-2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Here's a hard-hit ball back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1. Julian Yan will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And that's the pitch he needs to go back to. That big-time fastball.
Now here's a screwball that misses, and that'll leave the count at 1-1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
1-1. 1-2.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good changeup there.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Tulsa's out in front here, 4-1. Number 9 leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Leading off for San Antonio, shortstop, number 9.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Here's the 1-0. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Come on, that was a strike. This guy's swinging anything.
Changed up on him there, but it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
And this ball was hit pretty well, but it was always going to stay in the ballpark. And you see the left fielder just drift back and make the play on the warning track.
Number 15 will be the batter.
Go!
Changed up on him here, but this is lined into left field for a base hit.
And these are the kind of things you work on every day here at the Double-A level. Learning to hit the ball the other way. You're not a 30 home run guy. That's a skill you'll just have to continue to develop if you want to move up the ladder.
Number 70 will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night. And that misses for ball 1. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
A throw behind the runner at second. Smart to keep an eye on him. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a change up there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. You're not going to get anything better than that.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Batting ninth, catcher, number 43.
Number 43 will get his first shot at it here. First pitch coming. In there, and it's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Let's go, Drillers!
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And he misses, 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Yan has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
And sometimes when you're just getting rolling here in a ball game, you got a 3-ball count. Hey, go ahead and lay one in there. Make him prove to you that he can beat you. This winds up a pretty routine fly ball.
Travis Jankowski will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2.
Get the easy out! Swing better!
Now a ball hit back up the middle, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Drillers lead it 4-1. Matt Campbell will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading off for the Drillers, catcher, Matt Campbell.
And this is on the ground to third. And he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder,
David Dahl will get his second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first. In there, 0-1. Swing and a miss. Good screwball there, and he's in command, 0-2.
When a guy like this on the mound has got you down 0-2, that's a tough hole to climb out of.
And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 16.
Number 16 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Go, Drillers!
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Come on, Tim.
And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
Well, much, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Here comes the 1-2.
Here we go.
And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. We'll go now to the top of the third. Tulsa's out in front here, 4-1. Tyson Gillis is ready to go here as we begin the
Leading off
third.
for San Antonio, right fielder, Tyson Gillis.
First pitch coming. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is our house, baby.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone, but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this is a scroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Gabriel Quintana will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around.
Peanut.
Now the first pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
On the way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing off. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
2-2. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
And that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
First baseman number 10, Mike McCoy.
Mike McCoy will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Two out, nobody on.
Strike out here.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2.
He's just cutting his way right through the teeth of this order. They're not even putting up much of a fight.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Trevor Story makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Probably his best located pitch so far. Right on the outside corner, and that's the spot he's going to need to start finding.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Now batting, first baseman, Ben
Ben Paulson will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. There goes the runner. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Right on the heels of the walk. He wasn't wasting any time picking his spots, and he's in a scoring position here to get the inning started.
Swing and a miss. Good screwball there, and he's in command. 0-2. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
Close to the bag. Gets second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Tommy Murphy will stand in. An RBI single in his first appearance. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
1 out and a runner on second base. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner will get back standing. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And this is in the dirt as it swung on and missed, but this should be a pretty straightforward play to first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Brian Humphreys.
Brian Humphreys will step in with a couple of RBIs already and looking for more.
Just get the base hit already.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
2 out here and a runner at second. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Now a swing and a ground ball, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 3 innings complete. The Drillers lead it 4-1. Asensio will stand in now to get us going here in the
Leading
4th.
up for the Missions, left fielder, number 63.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. On the ground towards second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Well, with 2 strikes, you've got to protect up there, even on a curveball that's a borderline strike. But he could only manage to get this one off the end of his bat, and it winds up being a simple little ground out.
Number 9 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Sit him down.
And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Number 15 will dig in. He singled his first time around. First offering on the way. And he sits right on the changeup that time and belts it into right for a base hit.
Yep, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner. He'd retired 6 in a row prior to this base hit, so he's had his way with these guys for the past few innings.
Number 70 will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
He's in the palm of your hand, man.
And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Number 78 will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Inning, second baseman, number 78.
First pitch coming. And he looks at the screwball that's over for strike 1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
On a big swing there at a fastball, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Julian Yan.
Julian Yan will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And as a baseball fan, it's fun to watch this guy pitch.
Pitcher.
As a hitter,
Matt
when he's bringing it at 102, that part's not so fun.
Matt Campbell will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Yo, Matt.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one.
Come on.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
You can do it.
And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. Tulsa's out in front here, 4-1. Number 43 will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Now here's a line drive that'll make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single.
Hey, and you know, sometimes when you don't have your best stuff, you can still go out there and help your guys out by swinging the bat. And sure enough, he goes after this pitch here, and he's going to wind up on first base with a base hit.
Travis Jankowski will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Swinging a ground ball to first. One there. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Tyson Gillis will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game. And you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
Now the 1-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away.
They're gonna hit run.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with 1 out.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Gabriel Quintana will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Go get that batter.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the 2nd run.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Mike McCoy would get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Drillers lead it 4-2. David Dahl will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Center fielder, David Dahl.
First pitch on the way. And it gets ahead with a screwball that's in there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away.
Well, apparently he just got his gas tank refilled during the last half inning, because I'll tell you, he's come out looking as sharp as he has the whole ball game.
Number 16 will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Up top, it's 2-0. Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. Ready on 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
Good call on that 3-1 sinker, and it's full now, 3-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
1 out, nobody on.
Oh, don't go down looking. Here we go.
Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story will stand in. Base on balls his last time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Nice pull, Tucker.
1-1.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Asensio will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Left fielder, number 63.
Yeah. That's the thing.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Go get him!
Grounded to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And I'll tell you, I like the way he's handling himself out there.
The batter,
Going after
number
guys,
9.
he's working ahead in the count, and he's keeping the ball around the plate. All the things you want to see in a young pitcher.
Number 9 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point.
This is our house. Wait
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Oh, geez. Here you go, guys.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Number 15 will be the batter. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Fouled back. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
All right, let's give you a better look here at this 4-pitch sequence on ShowTrack. You'll see him get ahead early by working the outer half of the plate. All 3 pitches on the outer half. Then they come on the inner half for pitch number 4, and he's got no answer.
Number 70 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ball game.
He swings at everything. Throw it anywhere you want.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Tulsa's out in front here. 4-2. Daniel McCutchen will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Daniel McCutchen.
Ben Paulson will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
First baseman, Ben Paulson.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Hard hit towards center. And that's in there, base hit.
Wow. You've got the guy in the hole, 0-2. He's forced to protect the outer edges, but he doesn't have to worry about protecting against a pitch like this. Look where it is. That's a big mistake in location there, leading off an inning.
Tommy Murphy will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Here's the first offering. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And sometimes those curveballs, when they hit the dirt, they've got a lot of spin on them. They react in funny ways. Here it looks like he's in good position to block this thing, but it winds up kicking away, and that's a wild pitch.
And this may get the runner to third as it's on the ground towards second base. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Well, if you're going to make an out, you have to make a productive out. And that moves a man up to third now with just 1 away.
Brian Humphreys will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off.
Okay, put some big runs on the board.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now.
And that's a good job in that situation. You'd love a base hit, but hey, the bottom line is you've got to produce a run, and he did.
Number 78 will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Now, after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
Here's one hit towards the hole, and he'll reach to knock this ball down. But he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that. Most likely an infield single.
Now batting, right fielder,
Julian Yan will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pitch out, nothing doing. A curveball here, but he was waiting for it and sends it in the air to deep left field. Asensio is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning coming up. The Drillers lead it 5-2. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Number 70 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
San Antonio, catcher, number 70.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. That man right there opting to stay with his starter as we start the 7th inning.
And with his pitch count where it is right now, it wouldn't surprise me if they call it an afternoon after this inning.
And a fastball taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
Well, a good pitch there to get the out, and looking ahead, he's due to lead off the next half inning, so in all likelihood, this could be the end of the line for him on the mound.
Josh Bell will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Josh Bell.
Lays off 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Bouncing ball to the left side, and it's going to find a hole over there into left for a 1-out hit.
Well, this looks like one of those swings where it was just a flat-out guess. This is not one of those guys where you can sit off speed and then just react to the fastball. You're not going to just react to 98. But give him credit however he did it. He put a good swing on that ball.
Travis Jankowski will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And they start him out away with a cold strike. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 coming. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
He continues to pitch well out there. Here's his pitch breakdown so far.
Tyson Gillis will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Swinging a little tapper out in front of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. Tulsa's out in front here, 5-2. Brandon Maurer will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Brandon Maurer.
Jordan Patterson is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Patterson.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And a ball, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, David Dahl.
David Dahl will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Yeah, David, let's go.
Here's the first offering. And they get him off balance that time as it's slapped the other way to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
One thing you're taught as an infielder, you've got to go play the ball. Don't let the ball play you. Here, you can see this ball gets in on him a little bit, and he kind of just stabs at it, and it winds up kicking right off the heel of his glove.
Number 16 will dig in. He singled his last time around. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Here he comes on 2-2. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in. Now a swing and a ground ball. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Trevor Story will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Infield a double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, that's a good take there with 2 strikes. That wasn't an easy one to lay off of.
Let's get a swing.
And he got him.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate, and look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Ben Paulson will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brooks Brown will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Brooks Brown.
Gabriel Quintana will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
And that's in there, 2-1. Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And there's out number 1. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the 2 gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. Mike McCoy will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
Here's a 1-0. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
But this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Asensio will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Get toe!
Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Oh, he goes right with the fastball, and this is stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home.
We'll get a good look at this from up in our press box camp. You can see the 2 outfielders give chase, but this is almost perfectly between them as it finds a gap for a double.
Number 76 will come in and pitch now.
For the Drillers, number 76.
Number 9 will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
We'll let him score here, all right?
short lead from second. Now the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Down and away, ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Third double of the game for these guys, as you see the comparison there. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Now they will get the out at first, and on top of that, the runner hesitated, and he's forced to stay put.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Number 15 will dig in, looking for hit number 3 in the ballgame. Now here's the first pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
2-1 now. And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Drillers lead it 5-3. Jason Lane is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Jason Lane.
Tommy Murphy will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
The batter, left fielder, Brian Humphries.
Brian Humphries will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Well, he might have just said, Look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Gillis is there, 2 down.
And that's just some bad luck right there. With the outfield at their normal depth, this ball might have gotten down. But with them playing in, well, it's a completely different story.
Number 78 will be the batter. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ball 1.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it was, it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Two out, nobody on. Now a bullet to first. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. He's been a tough out all game long.
Julian Yan will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Here comes the 1-1. Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And this inning was going nowhere. All of a sudden, though, it's changed dramatically. A base hit, a wild pitch, just like that, there's a runner in scoring position.
Sweep!
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
It looked like a 2-strike curveball there. Behind the plate, you see him turn that glove over, go soft, try and make himself as large as he can, but this one manages to skip away, and it'll be a wild pitch.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Number 73 will be the new pitcher.
Defensively, now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 73. Now playing right field and batting in the 9th spot, number 6, Jared.
Number 70 will step in now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk so far.
Leading off for the Missions, catcher, number 70.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And that's a base hit, so the leadoff man does his job here to start the 9th.
When you're down by 2 in the 9th, there's that old expression about needing a bloop and a blast. Well, that was hardly a bloop. That ball was stung pretty good. But it is going to get the tying run to the plate. There's new life in that dugout.
Lee Orb will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Lee Orb.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. Back to first, and he throws it away. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Travis Jankowski will step in as the possible tying run, but just a single here could make this a one-run game. Outfield comes way in here, the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Out in front of the fastball here as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. Simon is right there as he takes it for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 13, Tyson Gillis.
Tyson Gillis is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. Runners left in scoring position. One of the big keys to this ball game so far. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. And this is hit hard on the ground toward short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a one-run game now.
Well, that 2-out hit there makes that air loom extra large now. You got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
Gabriel Quintana will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Not a bad idea right there, right after you've driven in a run. Maybe the pitcher's mind is elsewhere, so he's going on the first pitch, and he makes it into second safely with that stolen base.
And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Oh, and a great play to make the catch there, and with that fine play, the ball game is over.
Well, this one certainly wasn't a spotless finish, that's for sure. He does surrender a run, but he also gets the final out here to pick up the save.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. He gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Drillers strike oil here. They win it 5-4. So long from Denver.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Drillers. 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Missions, 4 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes.